Live from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd. The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
This is Network News for Monday, June 1, 2026. In the headlines, 2 young lives lost as St. George and St. John communities mourn. Newly elected chairman of the new National Party pledges to end political indigestion. Mott Green's legacy honored at Grenada Chocolate Festival. Massive turnout supports Grenada's, supports Cuba's humanitarian efforts. Also in the news, regionally, Sedema expects fewer storms for 2026 Atlantic hurricane season. Internationally, Ethiopia to hold first election since the Civil War. Plus, in the sports news, Sydney Walters leads historic 1-2-3 podium sweep for Grenada, while from spice to spin, Jeremiah anchors Windy's Academy squad.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave bathroom tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Good evening, I'm Kenroy, Baptiste. Thanks for joining us. 2 communities are grieving this evening following the tragic deaths of 2 young Grenadian men whose bodies were discovered in separate incidents over the weekend. Shania McIntosh has this report.
25-year-old Akim Abraham was found dead at his residence on Saturday. The news of his passing spread quickly throughout the community, leaving many residents shocked and heartbroken. Abraham was a familiar face as a bus conductor on the Grandins route. Family members and close friends were visibly overcome with grief, unable to hold back tears as they tried to process the devastating loss. For many who knew him, Abraham was remembered as a hardworking and dedicated young man whose presence touched the lives of those around him. A community member familiar with the deceased described it as a tremendous loss for the community and for everyone who knew him. He described Abraham as respectful, dedicated, and hardworking.
I know he's going to touch a lot of people because I know Akim as a very hardworking, dedicated person, always looking for something to do, no matter what time it is, and I hope we just don't look at it in a negative point of view.
Spiritual leaders have also stepped forward to offer support to the family. Pastor Vinnie James says efforts are being made to provide intervention and comfort during this difficult time.
We have respect for the family, and we also want to ensure that there is some sensitivity to the family and there is some norms. So I'll be here for a while doing some intervention for the family, and then we'll see what happens come next as the police continue the investigation.
The loss of a young life has left a deep void within the Point Salines community. As investigations continue, residents are rallying around the grieving family, offering prayers, support, and words of comfort during this difficult time. Within hours of the Saturday morning discovery, another tragedy unfolds, this time in Doctorville, Go of St. John, leaving residents mourning mourning the loss of a 21-year-old fisherman, Magavia Banfield, affectionately known as Maga. Police say Banfield's partially decomposed body was discovered hanging Saturday evening. Investigators are continuing their inquiries into the circumstances surrounding his death. Authorities say a post-mortem examination will be conducted on both young men to determine the exact cause of death. Police investigations into both deaths are ongoing. The management and staff of the Grenada Broadcasting Network extends sincere condolences to the family, friends, and loved ones of Akim Abraham and Magavia Banfield during this period of mourning. Reporting for GBN News, Shania McIntosh.
Well, Minister for Social and Community Development, Housing and Gender Affairs, Gloria Thomas, and Minister for Mental Health and Wellness, Delma Thomas, have joined Grenadians across the country in an outpouring of sympathy for the victims of two apparent suicides that took place over the weekend. Minister Gloria Thomas took to social media where she expressed her condolences to the young men's loved ones, describing the loss of young lives as a tragedy.
The Ministry of Social and Community Development, Housing and Gender Affairs extends sincere condolences to the families, relatives, friends and communities mourning the tragic loss of two young Grenadian men. We are deeply saddened by this heartbreaking tragedy and recognize the profound grief and sorrow being experienced by all who knew and loved them. At this difficult time, we join the nation in offering our prayers, support, and sympathy to those families as they navigate this tremendous loss. The passing of young lives is a tragedy that touches the entire Grenadian community. As a people, we have always found strength in our unity, compassion, and commitment to supporting one another through times of hardship. We encourage communities across Tri-Island State to continue reaching out to those who may be struggling and to foster environments where individuals feel safe and valued and supported. The ministry remains committed to promoting the social and emotional well-being of all citizens and emphasizes the importance of accessing available support services when faced with personal, emotional, or mental health challenges. We must continue to work together to build caring and resilient communities where every individual knows that help is available and that they do not have to face difficulties alone. On behalf of the ministry, we extend our heartfelt condolences to the bereaved family and all those who are affected by the loss. May the memories of their loved ones be a source of strength and peace in the days ahead. May the souls rest in peace.
Similarly, Mental Health Minister Delma Thomas called on Grenadians to support one another and encourage those facing challenges to seek support. She said help is available and individuals should not have to face their challenges alone. The Royal Grenada Police Force says it has since launched investigations into the two deaths. Though there were several major changes to the executive of the new National Party, some core members returned unopposed as the slate of candidates and now the executive arm have been finalized in the lead-up to the next general election. The new National Party assembled in the north of the island on Sunday to host what would likely be its last convention as general election looms on the horizon. Jared Joseph has the rest of the details.
The engine which drives the new National Party NMP has been adjusted, with new members replacing those who have served the political party over the last election cycles. During the NMP's convention on Sunday, a new chairman and general secretary were elected as some of the major changes, while the party shifts gears towards election mode. A Adrian Thomas was elected chairman, with Gregory Bowen as deputy, while Emmeline Pierre was re-elected as the political leader and Nolan Cox as deputy. The vibrance of youth was also seen through the new General Secretary Delon Charles and his assistant Kate Lewis. This shift confirms the departure of the longest-serving executive member, Dr. Keith Mitchell, as party chairman, as well as Roland Bola, who served as General Secretary for over a decade. According to the incoming chairman, Adrian Joseph, the current administration's record has been blemished by unkept promises, which he described as a social media performance.
Brothers and sisters, when the music stops, you cannot dance your way to address the cost of living. You cannot dance your way to a paid hospital bill. And you cannot dance your way to a young person's first job. So while our friend dance, the country is in turmoil.
Focusing on economics, as each candidate covered various sectors, Joseph believes that Grenada is suffering from political indigestion, with too many big promises that are unfulfilled.
The stomach of this nation is bloated with mismanagement. Kind of makes sense, right? Because our Prime Minister seems to have earned a doctorate in mismanagement. Brothers and sisters, every good Grenadian grandmother knows what comes next. When the system is blocked up, the system needs a washout.
While the party chairman elaborated on the need to return Grenada to a healthy political directorate, political leader Emmeline Pierre expounded on the NMP's goal of better for everybody as they head toward the next general elections.
We may not be a perfect group, but near and far I can say to us tonight very clearly, we will complete every single promise that we make to the people of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique.
Pierre noted that tax and financial relief, while stimulating the economy for the better for all mantra, will be prioritized once elected to government.
So tonight I say we will make major investments in agriculture, tourism and manufacturing to boost the economy and put money in the pockets of men and women on the ground. I promise you tonight that we will be shutting down reckless borrowing and reckless spending, bloated travel, brothers and sisters, runaway deficits, and serious allegations of corruption will not be a thing of the new National Party government.
The election engine of NMP's build-up and transformation was personified with the launch of an app for the new National Party. I am Gerard Joseph reporting.
Former Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell, whose political career spans over 40 years, told delegates at the NNP convention on Sunday that this may be the last time he attends the event as a senior member.
Sisters and brothers, this may be the last convention of the party that I attend as a senior member. But I want everybody to understand this. As long as I'm alive, no one can see me anything but a serious full soldiers of the new National Party. Some of us believe we have to have a title, we have to have a position, we have some senior position. I don't see that way, sisters and brothers.
Reflecting on the party's legacy and his own journey, Dr. Mitchell stressed that positions and titles are not what define a true service to country.
Because I believe service and position you hold does not make you what you are. It is the intention, the mind, the empathy, the love, the care for that institution that counts. I want you to be clear, sisters and brothers, I am not leaving the battlefield. I am not leaving the battlefield. remain, sisters and brothers, your support from the leader down of this party. I remain also your critic when necessary. One thing you know about Keith Mitchell, he can't keep him out shut.
Dr. Keith Mitchell, who led the New National Party to 3 historic clean sweeps at the polls, urged the next generation to lead with empathy and integrity, reminding them that the people come before every one of them. He concluded by pledging to remain an active supporter and critic when necessary, ensuring that the party never strays from its founding principles. Coming up in Network News, Senator Gloria Thomas elected Vice President of the Inter-American Commission of Women, while Nelson Ross crowned Maggie, GBN Maggie, King of the Grill champ for 2026. Back in a moment.
What if growing your savings came with more flexibility and more rewards? Introducing the Ariza Advantage account from Ariza Credit Union. Earn 3.5% interest per year with a minimum first deposit of just EC $10,000. Enjoy a 5-year fixed term, unlimited deposits, no monthly fees, and added loan security. Plus exclusive Advantage member privileges, priority services, special offers, and more. Get the Ariza Advantage. This is the Ariza Promise. Better value, better service, members first. Visit arizacu.com or call us today.
In our part of the world, we need to be prepared for natural disasters like storms and hurricanes, even outside of the season. I'm sure you'll agree that keeping our loved ones, homes, and businesses safe is important. So, I came up with a few quick tips to help you stay safe. First, make a family disaster plan and ensure that everyone in your household is familiar and comfortable with it. Remember to add batteries and flashlights to your emergency kit. Now, for electrical safety. Familiarize yourself with your electrical panel, as it may be necessary to switch off the power during a storm or flood. Make sure you install a transfer or isolation switch to prevent your generator feeding electricity to Grenlec's line. If trees are too close to power lines, call Grenlec at 237 for advice. By following these easy steps, you will be well on your way to being hurricane ready. Don't be caught off guard by natural disasters. Prepare now. For more information, visit grenlec.com.
Attention East Side and all St. Andrew crew.
All you ready? Because Sunday, June 14th from 5 p.m. Progress Park, St. Andrew is going full bingo madness mood as Megaforce Promotions presents Cars and Cash Mega Bingo, the East Side edition. Here now, somebody leaving with not one, but 2 Suzuki Ignis Sports. And that's not all.
Wait for it.
$50,000 in cold hard cash. Tickets are only $60 for one. Or grab the discount of $100 for 2. And yes, free buses will be provided island-wide. So call your crew, organize your posse, charge your phone, and come get ready to shout bingo! Inside the massive Cars and Cash Mega Bingo. Progress Park, St. Andrew. Get ready.
Brought to you by Carib. It's the way we play.
Our world is filled with rhythm. Rhythm that's unapologetic, infectious, timeless. Rhythm is commitment in action. It's how we show up for each other with unrelenting support that goes the distance. Rhythm lives in the tiny beats of our most intimate moments and the seismic roars of our biggest achievements. Rhythm is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the rhythm back. At Flow, we understand your rhythm because we live it. That's That's why we're dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You're at the heart of everything we do, and our commitment is to keep your rhythm flowing, no matter what.
Grenadians at home and abroad, the National Democratic Congress proudly invites you to the mega rally on Sunday, 21st of June, under the theme 4 Years Stronger, You, Me, Us. You, because we care. Me, because I have a responsibility. And us, because we all have a part to play in building Grenada. Bring your flags, bring your family, bring your yellow, and be a part of the 4-year celebration, transforming Grenada's future. Sunday, 21st of June, at 5 p.m., Monrouge Playing Field comes alive. NDC Mega Rally. You, me, us.
When the man say that he blacking out, what you think it gets? Yellow fever. Yellow fever.
For Grenada to realize its true potential, we must all be a part of nation building. From every corner of the world, our sons and daughters carry the spirit of the Spice Isle in their hearts through culture, innovation, investment, and service. Now is the time to come home to your beautiful Tri-Island state, to reconnect with our roots, share our knowledge, to inspire our youth, and to help shape a stronger, more resilient economy for generations to come. We are all part of the collective journey to shape the future of our nation. Together, we are building a nation we are proud of, a nation defined by opportunity, unity, and purpose. Grenada is more than a place on the map. It is our heritage, our future, our home. We look forward to welcoming you.
Bye, Grenada. See you soon. Spend it when you have it. You saw my card. You saw my.
Mommy, she come back again. Mommy, she coming again.
Rosaline! Rose!
You guys, let's go. We'll figure something out. You see what happened to me? Don't get caught off guard. Get your water tanks at On The Spot Hardware today.
With just $5, catch your lucky break and double your money. With $25,000 scratchy for the same price. Win easy with money, 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 and electric sevens. Check out these scratch games at authorized lottery agents across the Tri-Island. Over $1.5 million in total prizes. And as much as $25,000 can be won on just one ticket of each game. Play scratch today. Absolutely no draws and no waiting, just chances at instant winnings. Scratch, win, easy. Must be 18 or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Thinking about your new home? Think easy. Think a Republic Bank Home Easy Loan. Think affordable. Think convenience. Think Republic.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3. Republic makes home easy.
Wow, that was such a breeze.
Own your home with ease.
So whether laying that first brick or purchasing an existing home, we've got you covered. Republic Bank will get you those keys hassle-free in no time.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Apply for a Home Easy Loan today for a chance to win a cash prize. Getting your new home is easy with Republic Bank.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Terms and conditions apply.
At 5 p.m. on August 5th, 1944, the schooner Island Queen sailed out of the St. George's Harbor. On board were some of Grenada's brightest and best sons and daughters. What happened afterwards remains a mystery.
Where Island Queen gone?
Heritage Theatre Company presents Lucy's Straw Hat, a full-length drama written and directed by Chris DeRiggs, a moving story about a family caught up in the drama of this great mystery. Meet Mammy Sylvie, a woman with a secret too heavy to keep but too painful to reveal.
I'm asking for forgiveness for not telling you the truth.
Pa John, the war veteran.
Sometimes I sit here feeling so helpless, so crushed.
Lucy's Straw Hat at Grenada Trade Center on Saturday 13th and Sunday 14th June, and at the Luke Cinema on Saturday 20th and Sunday 21st June. Advance tickets $60, $75 at the door. Come join us.
Where Island Queen gone?
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Hundreds gathered for a sizzling showdown at the GBN Maggie King of the Grill 2026, where Nelson Ross claimed the coveted title after a day of fest culinary competition. Talk about that one. My colleague Shania McIntosh has more in this report.
Saturday's events attracted patrons eager to sample the wide variety of grilled dishes while cheering on their favorite competitors. The grills were fired up and the competition was intense as contestants battled for top honors at the GBN Maggie King of the Grill 2026. Hundreds of patrons turned out to enjoy an afternoon of entertainment and culinary excellence, sampling a range of grilled meats and seafood prepared by competitors determined to impress the judges. Throughout the competition, contestants showcased their creativity, technique, and unique flavor profiles in hopes of capturing the coveted title. Chief Judge Ian Charles described the event as a tremendous success, noting that each competitor brought something special to the competition.
My overall take on King of the Grill is that he's building great, it's wonderful grillers, got about 18 to 19 grillers.
Julian Bain emerged as the winner of the Best Meat category, impressing judges with her exceptional preparation and flavor. Angus Macmillan, popularly known as Shabba, captured the Best Seafood category title with a standout seafood dish. Despite congratulating the new champion, Shabba jokingly reminded patrons that he was only handing over the crown temporarily.
Nelson say if you win this year, you go drop up. So I said, let me tell you something. To make King of the Grill be interested, let me give him the effort and I will take this. And I will work with him.
But the highest honor of the evening went to Nelson Ross, whose overall performance earned him the title of Maggie King of the Grill 2026. Ross, winning entry, impressed judges across several categories, ultimately securing him the championship title and the bragging rights as Grenada's newest King of the Grill. Organizers say the event once again demonstrated the growing popularity of grilling culture in Grenada while providing an opportunity for talented cooks to showcase their skills before a large audience. Reporting for GBN News, Shania McIntosh.
All right, congratulations indeed. Social Development Minister Senator Gloria Thomas has been elected Vice President of the Inter-American Commission of Women, CIM, for the 2026 to 2029 term. This is what we can tell you. The election took place during the Commission's 40th Assembly of Delegates in Washington, D.C. Her election marks Grenada's return to the CIM executive after more than 40 years. The last Grenadian to serve on the executive was Phyllis Cord. Minister Thomas led Grenada's delegation to the three-day assembly, which brought together government ministers, regional leaders, international organizations, and civil society representatives to discuss policies and cooperation aimed at strengthening the rights, empowerment, and inclusion of women throughout the region. In a united show of resolve, law enforcement and community stakeholders on the Sister Isle of Carriacou took to the streets to send a message that gender-based violence will not be tolerated. GBN ISAW is next.
A good eye catches all. GBN ISAW is brought to you by Clear Vision.
I got my glasses from Clear Vision Eye Center.
I got my glasses at Clear Vision Eye Center.
Clear Vision Eye Center.
Clear Vision Eye Center.
On Thursday, officers from the Northern Division of the Carriacou Police Station led a street march through Hillsborough, standing shoulder to shoulder with the Child Protection Authority, representatives from Bishop's College and Hillsborough Secondary School, members of the nursing community, and other concerned organizations. The march aimed to raise public awareness and galvanize community action against gender-based violence in all its forms, with the message echoing through the streets: gender-based violence has no place in our society. Participants underscored the vital roles of respect, equality, and shared responsibility in creating safer communities. The event highlighted not only a commitment to ending violence, but also the power of collective action to inspire lasting change across Carriacou. Share your photos and videos with us via WhatsApp at 405-3052 or through our other social media platforms. That's for GBN ISAW.
Mott Green's legacy honored at Grenada Chocolate Festival. Back in a moment.
Country Cold, premier sponsor, in collaboration with Power of Worship Radio 92.5 FM, present A Night of Worship. A Night of Worship with 7-time Grammy Award-winning Brooklyn Tabernacle Choir. Brooklyn Tabernacle Choir. Friday, June 12th at the Grenada National Cricket Stadium. Gates open at 5 p.m. Worship starts at 6. Free admission. Experience powerful songs like Fill My Cup. Spirits fall down. And you keep on blessing me. Bring your family. This is more than a concert. It's an encounter with God. Special thanks to our generous sponsors, Modern Photo Studio, Terry's Yacht Services, and Sammy's Ready Mix. A Night of Worship with Brooklyn Tabernacle Choir. Friday, June 12th. This event hosted by the Ministry of Mental Health, Wellness, and Religious Affairs.
Claim your keys, open the door to more than you imagined before. New home, fresh start, make moves and play it smart. Expand, invest, or renew. ACB's right there with you. With ACB Home Advantage Mortgages, you get up to 100% financing, reduced fees, and a $100,000 unsecured credit card. Claim your keys, open the door to more than you imagined before with ACB.
Terms and conditions apply.
It's game on. And you may not be able to predict the scoreline or who will win each game. can't predict who will be the champion. But what is predictable is that Quartz has what you need to watch the games the way you want to every time. It's game on. Quartz, bringing value home.
Looking for the perfect pre-carnival fete? Then get ready for Rhythm and Spice, a Rotary brunch experience happening Sunday, June 28th from 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. at Quarantine Point Recreational Park. Enjoy an afternoon of bold flavors, vibrant rhythms, and unforgettable vibes featuring Sakina and the Alpha One Band, plus guest artists and DJs. Early bird tickets are just $200 and available now on GoToFet.com. Dress code Brunch Chic, Island Elegance with Spice-inspired tones. Hosted by the Rotary Club of Grenada. Proceeds support Rotary Community Projects. Rhythm and Spice, Sunday, June 28th, Quarantine Point Recreational Park. Sip, savor, socialize, support.
Life's about to pop. I wanna play with cash pop. Life's about to pop. Oh yeah, with cash pop. Pick your number 1 to 50. See your price right when you play. 5 jars a day, come win easy. Cash pops. One number, that's all you need. Win up to 2,500 indeed. Life's about to pop. I wanna play with cash pop.
Must be 18 or older to play. NLA supporting sports, culture, and nation building.
Whether you're refreshing a bedroom or giving your home a bold new look, the Color Shop has the perfect paint and tools to make it happen, inside and out. With quality finishes for every surface and accessories to match, we make painting easy from start to finish. Whether it's a DIY weekend or a contractor starting a brand new project, the Color Shop is the trusted choice.
Freedom is driven to pursue that passion that keeps you up at night and makes you smile in your sleep. Freedom is bold to embrace the possibilities that can open up your world and conquer new heights. Freedom is fabulous with bits and pieces that enhance the quality of your life. Freedom is what you do with the flexibility to change path or direction when you need to. Freedom breeds ambition and purpose while having loads of fun along the way. But most of all, freedom is well-deserved for the road traveled and the journey still to come. Unleash your freedom with Nexa Credit Union. Call us on 440-1354 or visit our website to pre-apply. Apply now. Freedom awaits. Terms and conditions apply. Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
Level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium.
This is Network News. Thanks for joining us. Welcome back to the broadcast. A visionary unlike any other who literally paved the way for the major subsector in Grenada's cocoa industry, chocolate production, as well as its subsidiaries. Mott Green, who pioneered the first chocolate factory in Grenada, was honored during the May 22 to 27 Grenada Chocolate Festival. Gerard Joseph attended the event and sent us this report.
Over 25 years ago, Grenada's chocolate industry came into being, creating the foundation for the legacy of Mott Green, an American who became a Grenadian at heart and in spirit, who was the pioneer of the first chocolate factory in the Caribbean. The Grenada Chocolate Company was the first tree-to-bar chocolate factory in the world, and during the annual Grenada Chocolate Festival last week, the legacy of Mott Green was honored. Dubbed the Mott Green Way, the Grenada Chocolate Company hosted a signature experience reminiscing on the life and legacy of Mott Green at its bonbon shop in Hermitage. Born as David Friedman, Mott Green revolutionized and transformed the local cocoa industry to include chocolate production in the hills of Hermitage. St. Patrick KCI McDonald, ICS manager, remembers as a child journeying with Green past the mountains in Hermitage to the bamboo hut where he lived before becoming a chocolatier.
Because after he been in the village and see people patching the cocoa, ready to get cocoa bars, he realized the potential of our Grenadian cocoa farm. And they wasn't really getting the value for the cocoa, right? So he decided, okay, to help that family, to help the family within the village, I'm going to make chocolate. So what he did, he built a little shed in the mountain. We see a bamboo hut. You know, and that is the first time we see a bamboo house. Everything bamboo.
McDonald says it was during this period that Mott Green was studying and perfecting the art of making chocolate through the roast, as it is locally termed.
Perfected. He came back and he read that brownish house you're seeing when you sit down under the tent. So that's where the factory started in 1999. He came down, and me as a child, when he say, okay, we're making chocolate now. You want to taste? We say, yeah. But when we taste it, everybody's sweeting out because like it's bitter. It's dark chocolate. Like, that's not how chocolate is. And it's like, this is a good chocolate for you.
The event incorporated the teachings of Mott Green, who was a naturalist and environmentalist. Thus, an ital oil down was made the Mott Green way, with grilled fish on the side, as well as rum pairings with the different selections of dark chocolates. The Grenada Chocolate Company remains one of the only organic cocoa-producing chocolate factories, which follows stringent natural processes by its tree-to-bar cooperative of local farmers. I am Gerard Joseph reporting.
Thank you, Mott Green. A strong display of community spirit and regional solidarity was on full display on Sunday as hundreds turned out for a West Indian breakfast hosted at the Mount Moritz Community Center grounds. Shania McIntosh tells us more.
The Mount Morris Community Center grounds came alive on Sunday morning as residents from across Grenada gathered for a West Indian breakfast in support of Cuba. The event, organized by Citizens for Cuba, Caribbean in partnership with the Mount Morris Community Development Organization, drew a massive turnout with patrons showing their support through fellowship, food, and community engagement. Organizers say the overwhelming response reflected the spirit of generosity and solidarity that continues to characterize the Grenadian people. The event brought together volunteers, sponsors, entertainers, and community members, all working towards a common goal of supporting humanitarian initiatives while strengthening regional ties. Organizers expressed gratitude to the many individuals and businesses whose contributions helped make the event a success. Coordinator of Citizens for Cuba, Dr. Malachi Doughton, thanked all who participated and highlighted the importance of collective action in supporting humanitarian causes.
The objective of holding this breakfast has been achieved. We are trying to raise funds that can be sent to Cuba for the purchase of solar lights and small solar equipment. But importantly, we are trying to purchase medicine and medical products, hygiene and sanitary products.
He noted that the success of the breakfast serves as a reminder of the power of community involvement and the willingness of Grenadians to support those in need. Organizers say the event not only raised support for humanitarian initiatives, but also strengthened the bonds of friendship, solidarity, and cooperation among Caribbean people. Reporting for GBN News, Shania McIntosh.
Tony Julian is next with the sports news. Stay with us.
the Grenville Cooperative Credit Union introduces its new digital platform, managing your finances at any time from anywhere.
As a part-time student, balancing work and studies can be a real challenge. But with GCCU's digital app, these worries are no more. My parents can now remotely transfer funds to my account and I can check my balance at any time, giving me the freedom to achieve my goals.
My days can be long and tedious. With this app, I can ensure my loan is paid on time, transfer funds to someone else's account, and check my balances. I don't have to rush to do business during my lunch hour or after work anymore.
With this app, I can request checks to pay my suppliers, letters for my business transactions. I don't have to leave my farm to go stand in line.
The Grenville Credit Union digital platform. It's convenient and secure banking right at your fingertips. Download the app today from the Play Store or App Store or call 442-8602, 459-4325 or 416-8467 for further information.
In Grenada, sports aren't just a game, they're a way of life. They teach discipline, teamwork, and resilience. They inspire the next generation to push boundaries and chase excellence. That's why the Investment Migration Agency of Grenada is proud to support sports initiatives as part of our commitment to youth and national development. When we invest in sports programs, we invest in the future. We invest in the health and well-being of our youth, and we invest in broadening Grenada's reach, proudly connecting our athletes, our talent, and our nation to a global community. Together, we all go further. The Investment Migration Agency. Unlock the possibilities.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
It happens to all of us. Low on cash and in need of money right away. Play Instacash Monday to Sunday and there are no draws.
So what you saying? No numbers to choose from?
Nope.
And no draw sessions to wait on?
Nope.
And we can play it anytime and any day?
Yep. Including Sundays. Instacash. Ask for it by name and choose from a wide variety of games as low as $2 and win instantly. It is fast, it is easy to play, and you win cash right away. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
You've arrived in paradise. You felt the rhythm. Now let's make sure you say it right.
My name is Florian. I'm from the beautiful Aida Perla cruise ship. So today, like we Germans say, we are in Grenada. But I heard in English it's called Grenada. Say it right. Grenada.
Say it right.
Grenada.
That's right.
Distributed by Echo Blue Limited. Visit us on the Lansopine Main Road or call 405-4818.
Good evening to you, sporting fans. Of course, the very first evening of June 2026. And it was an historic golden weekend for Grenada on the global sports stage. The dominance, though, did not stop with Anderson Peters and Rabat, who we'll definitely be telling you about in a moment. But all for now, in Antigua, the Spice Isles elite cyclists pulled off an absolute masterclass performance on the tarmac, securing a stunning podium sweep at the 2026 OECS Cycling Championships. 59 miles of grueling asphalt, high winds, and fierce regional rivalries. That was the canvas for Team Grenada on Sunday morning at the Antigua Barbuda Workers Union Invitational. From the starting gun time, the five-man Grenada squad controlled the tempo against the best riders from the host nation Anguilla and St. Vincent. The defining moment came mid-race, so Sydney Walters launched a ferocious calculated attack, exploding out of the primary peloton and leaving the chasing pack in his dust. But a breakaway only works, let's remember, with teamwork. Behind Sydney, international powerhouse Red Walters and teammate Kevin Alexis rode an elite tactical race. They effectively anchored the peloton, shutting down every single counterattack from rival nations and protecting Sydney's widening lead. The strategy worked to perfection. Sydney Walters crossed the finish line entirely solo to claim the title of the OECS champion. Moments later, the field fractured in a chaotic sprint for the remaining medals. Red Walters outpowering the pack to take silver, while Kevin Alexis dug deep to snatch the bronze, locking down an historic 1-2-3 clean sweep for the Spice Isle. Well, as we mentioned moments ago, Grenada's two-time world champion Anderson Peters captured a dramatic comeback victory in Morocco on Sunday, launching a season's best throw of 86.8 meters. The stellar performance under pressure, it solidified his return to peak global form. He struggled early against the swirling winds, but relied on his trademark resilience to systematically build his distance. So we see round one at 82.45 meters, a solid baseline marker to find Anderson's footing. Round two, 82.9 meters, holding consistent execution, but still needing more depth. Round three, 77 meters, a brief mechanical lull that put him under pressure. So on to round four, that explosive 86.8 meters, the decisive explosive launch that sealed the gold. Adapting to the conditions, the early rounds tested Peters' patience as he sat back in second place. However, that technical mastery proved crucial during his fourth attempt for the Grenadian superstar. After an up-and-down stretch of finding his rhythm, Peters proved that he remains a world-class competitor when everything is on the line. Anderson Peters is next expected to compete, remember, in the men's javelin at the Roma Diamond League. Of course, that's in Italy. It'll be this Thursday, the 4th of June. On now to football, and we see the tactical discipline and stubborn defensive lines define the second round of the Grenada Football Association's Premier League over the weekend of the 31st of May, leaving eager fans with a series of hard-fought stalemates and crucial early season shifts. Following an explosive opening week of heavy scoring, round two proved to be a much tighter, calculated affair as managers adjusted their
backlines to neutralize the league's top talisman threats. Here are the results for you from what was a busy 5-game weekend indeed. St. David FC 3, Sab 0. Queen's Park Rangers FC 6, Honved 0. St. John Sports 0, Paradise FC 0. Hard Rock FC 2, Heimhorn 1, SAFL 1, Hurricanes SC 2. It's on now to the golden wave of the Grenadian sports success, rolling from the athletics track and cycling circuits and straight onto the cricket pitch, with Grenada's young batting prodigy Johan Jeremiah officially boarding a flight to subcontinental territory, anchoring a 16-member West Indies Academy squad heading to Asia. The mission? Well, of course, a high-stakes 5-match multi-format series against the formidable Sri Lanka emerging players. This developmental tour, stretching across the entire month of June, that serves as Cricket West Indies' elite pipeline. It is really designed to test the region's brightest prospects against world-class subcontinental spin. For Jeremiah himself, this call-up is a hard-earned reward. The elegant left-hander has lit up the regional 4-day circuit, racking up nearly 900 first-class runs and a brilliant century. The tour is a grueling exam, split into 2 parts. First, the resilience of 2 4-day matches in the stifling heat of Hambantota, then the explosive pressure of 3 50-over white ball clashes in Colombo. As Jeremiah adjusts to the turning tracks of Sri Lanka, the entire Spice Isle will of course be watching and waiting to see our homegrown star taking his definitive step toward full senior international colors. The Academy squad lands in Asia tomorrow. We'll keep you, of course, updated on Johan's scorecards as the Red Ball series gets underway. Well, for now, that's the latest in sport. And remember to stay with us. We have Kenroy Baptiste coming back with the latest regional and international developments. Tony Julian here, wishing you a good night.
The 2026 Atlantic hurricane season is expected to be less active, with about 12 named storms, 7 hurricanes and 2 major hurricanes predicted. However, warmer waters could still bring heavy rains and flood risks. The Caribbean Disaster Emergency Management Agency, SEDEMA, is urging Caribbean countries to prepare for hurricanes, heat, water shortages, and impacts on farming and health, reminding everyone that even one hurricane can cause serious damage.
According to CIMH, drought conditions, which are currently being experienced in a number of our participating states, is expected to continue and potentially expand by late 2026, despite seasonal rainfall, which may ease some of the water shortages. CIMH is also predicting that intense heat conditions during the months of August and September, with more frequent heat waves, warmer daytime and nighttime temperatures, will result in increased heat stress risks. And this is important because we've noticed over recent years that we have to pay greater attention to the hazard of excess heat.
Further afield, Ethiopia will hold its first general election since the civil war ended. The government says it is a step towards building democracy, but some opposition parties are excluded and millions of people will not vote.
Supporters of the governing Prosperity Party dancing ahead of what they call a new chapter of democracy, Ethiopia's first general elections since civil war ended 4 years ago.
Power is not gained through force, but through elections. Political power should never exist without the approval and support of the people.
But millions of people aren't being given the opportunity to take part.
Due to the security situation and the inability to conduct voting, elections will not take place in 38 electoral constituencies in Tigray region and 8 electoral constituencies in Amhara region.
Between 2020 and 2022, the northern Tigray region saw fierce battles between government forces and Tigrayan People's Liberation Front fighters. 600,000 people were killed and more than 3 million displaced. For some voters, national unity is an important consideration at the polls.
The very foundation of our party is different. Other parties are based on ethnicity and language, whereas we believe that by grounding ourselves in citizenship, we can bring social justice to the people, and we can achieve this through democratic federalism.
The opposition accuses the government of excluding some parties from the ballot in a bid to centralise power. 50 million people are registered to vote. They will decide if Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed, who's been in power since 2018, will serve another term. Kaylee Callahan, Al Jazeera.
A reminder of the headlines right after this. Headlines before we leave you. 2 young lives lost as St. George and St. John communities mourn. Newly elected chairman of the new National Party pledges to end political indigestion. Mott Green's legacy honored at Grenada Chocolate Festival. Massive turnout supports Cuba's humanitarian efforts. Also in the news, regionally, SEDIMA expects fewer storms for 2026 Atlantic hurricane season. Internationally, Ethiopia to hold first election since the Civil War. Plus in the sports news, Sydney Walters leads historic 1-2-3 podium sweep for Grenada, while from spice to spin, Jeremiah anchors Windies Academy squad. I'm Kenroy Baptiste. That's all from us in the newsroom right here in the Grenadian capital. Thank you so much. Have a good night.